My name is Aisling McCaffrey. I'm a co-founder of the Green Team Network, which is a central forum for connecting member firms across the Irish funds industry. We want to facilitate some knowledge sharing and collaboration in relation to addressing some of our sustainability goals. So as part of our work in the Green Team Network, we want to share a variety of resources for both companies and individuals on their sustainability journey. So I am delighted to be joined by Ahmad, who is one of the co-founders of Evocco, which is an amazing app that helps people track their food intake and its impact on the environment. So welcome very much. And can you tell me a little bit about yourself, Ahmad?
Thanks for that lovely introduction, Aisling. Delighted to be here. I'm Ahmad. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Evocco. And Evocco exists to empower consumers to eat within planetary boundaries. So I suppose our journey began back in 2017. We were both finishing a master's in mechanical engineering. So Hugh, my co-founder now, we were close friends in college. And we were both really passionate about sustainability. I want to play kind of an active role in the climate solution. And we were trying to identify where would be the best place to place ourselves. And I think for us, we identified behavioural change as being a crucial part of the climate solution. So then thinking about kind of behavioural change as kind of the area where we wanted to devote ourselves, we naturally gravitated towards the food industry. And that was for a couple of reasons. So I suppose one was it was an area where we could make a massive impact because food accounts for about 27% of global greenhouse gas emissions. For us, it was really important that any solution we created was accessible to everyone. So food's something that everybody can relate to because everybody eats, but not everybody can afford an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
And then finally, and probably most importantly for behavior change, food was something that we interact with every single day, multiple times a day.
Yeah.
So using that as our kind of our theory of change, that we could use food as an entry point for behavioral change. And we started looking at digital tools to see how we can use that in the context of food. So a kind of industry that we kind of borrowed a lot of our learnings from was the fitness and health industry. Mm-hmm. So I suppose over the last number of years, we've all been obsessed with tracking everything from kind of like calories to steps, absolutely everything. And apps like kind of MyFitnessPal, Strava, Fitbit have all been really, really good at kind of defining kind of the language we use around fitness and health and how we think about it. Mm-hmm. So we thought we could borrow a lot of those learnings and bring them into then the food industry. And that's what kind of brought us to develop Evocco, which is an app that allows you to track, improve, and offset your food emissions.
That's awesome. That's amazing. And to date, how have things been for you guys to date in terms of kind of the uptake, or what have you seen already in terms of kind of impact on your site?
Yeah, so it's been a really positive response so far. Mm-hmm. So we've done kind of a few betas to try and really understand how consumers were using the app, but then decided to launch our MVP at the end of 2020.
Yeah.
And throughout 2021, we've kind of averaged week on week growth in the double digits. So to give you an idea, over the last 4 weeks, it's been 12% week on week growth. So we're really seeing a massive demand for this type of tool in the market itself. And it's not just kind of people using the app itself, it's also kind of inspiring kind of more press coverage as well. So we were featured in CNN and on the Sunday Times in March as well. So really, we think we're at the right point of the climate movement to really take advantage and help people make as much impact as possible.
That's awesome. And talk me through, so I obviously have Evocco, but talk me through the kind of mechanics of how it works and what people do if they were to download it. Tell me a little bit more about the app itself.
Yeah, so it's really easy to use. You just, after you do your grocery shop, you take a photograph of your food shopping receipt, and we give you a score based on how nutritious and climate friendly your purchases are, and that's a 5-star rating. And we give you personalized tips on how you can improve your score the next time you shop. And you can also offset directly through the app. We plant native woodland here in Ireland with our partners Go Carbon Neutral.
Amazing. I think the highest I've ever got is 4.1, which I was very, very proud of. But yeah, it's quite addictive tracking it. But yeah, amazing. Just a really good concept. And I guess then, what for you guys, what's kind of your vision, and what do you think people can do then? What's your kind of call to action for anyone that's that's watching?
Yeah, I suppose for us, the whole reason we started this is to help people reduce their climate impact, and it's really centered around behavioral change and kind of sustainable behavior change. And to give you an idea, for us to actually hit our Paris Climate Accord goals, Western diets are going to have to reduce in climate impact by 75%, which is a massive amount, and it is a scary figure. But I suppose our big goal is, how can we help people kind of set goals that can get them to the point where they could reach that target? And how can we then build that into their lives, and what they can't change, we allow them the option to offset it. So we have a really big, ambitious goal, which is we want to help reduce food system emissions by 300 million tons by 2030. Wow. So that's about 2% of global food system emissions, and that's kind of our North Star and what we're aiming for.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Well, I am excited to see how you guys go on your journey. I'll share the information for everyone in terms of downloading the app as well, but definitely an exciting time, and really well done for the concept. I think it's awesome.
Cheers. Thanks so much, Aisling. Thanks so much for having me.